This isn't just about COVID. Your nerves play a huge role in your sense of taste and smell. I'll explain what's really happening inside your body and what you can do to start repairing your nervous system for full recovery. Hello and welcome. I'm Carrie Bailey, your functional nutritionist. Welcome to my channel where we talk about all things long COVID and natural healing solutions. There are 3 reasons you lose your sense of taste and smell. The first reason, which is one of the root causes behind long COVID symptoms, are viral neurotoxins. Inside your body, when you're getting long COVID, what's really being triggered are these latent or quiet viruses that are inside your body that you've acquired sometime in your life. And just like a sleeping bear in a cave, they haven't been doing anything. They haven't been eating, they haven't been pooping, they haven't been causing any problems. But once you get COVID or the COVID vaccine, these viruses awaken and start causing havoc, start causing symptoms. So this includes the Epstein-Barr virus, it could be the shingles virus, it really just depends on the symptoms that you're experiencing. These viruses release neurotoxins, they release waste that inflames the nerves that are responsible for your sense of taste and smell. The neurotoxins create dysfunction in your olfactory nerves. This is the nerves responsible for your sense of smell, and also your glossopharyngeal nerve, which is responsible for your sense of taste. These become inflamed. Say glossopharyngeal 3 times fast. The second root cause behind your loss of taste and sense of smell is the inflammation of your vagus nerve. We talk about the vagus nerve all the time on this channel. The vagus nerve plays a huge role in both taste and smell. And when it's inflamed by viral neurotoxins, it can interfere with the sensory signals between your brain and your nasal cavity or between your brain and your tongue. And the third root cause behind this loss of taste and smell are toxins. There's 2 kinds. There's heavy metal toxins, and then there's environmental toxins, right? The heavy metal toxins, these are things that are in our environment that get inside our body. These are things like mercury and aluminum. They contribute to the viral activity because they're actually food for the viruses, believe it or not. The other contributing factor besides toxic heavy metals are things in your environment that are chemicals and toxins inside the body, things like fragrances and chemicals and pesticides and herbicides. These can further aggravate an already inflamed nervous system. So if you want to know the best way to get started to healing these things, the number 1 tip is to grab my free long COVID recovery guide. I give you all the steps to start healing so that you can get your sense of smell and taste back. Next, I'm going to get into the foods and the juices that you can use to start healing your sense of smell, healing these inflamed nerves so that you can get your sense of smell and taste back. The first one is important for your entire nervous system, and that is hydration. It is important that your body is hydrated. And sometimes water isn't enough. If you're one of those people that is like, Carrie, I drink tons of water, I drink a gallon of water a day. That gallon of water might be too much, but you want to make sure that you're well hydrated. And part of that first step to doing that is to getting in the right type of hydration. And you want to have electrolytes. So electrolytes are a mix of minerals and glucose. And these 2 together are important fuel and repair systems for your nervous system. So you want to be drinking things like nature's best electrolyte is coconut water. Coconut water, not coconut milk. Coconut water is nature's best electrolyte. The other food that's a good electrolyte is just water with lemon juice or lime juice. This lemon juice and lime juice sort of awakens the water and really makes it into a healing liquid. One of my favorite juices, because it's amazing at flushing out neurotoxins and viral debris, is celery juice. And celery juice you could drink any time of the day, but the most ideal time to drink celery juice is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This is going to help you reduce the inflammation in your nerves, responsible for your sense of taste and smell. These are the liquids that I like to bring in. And the other important component is to, when you're eating a diet, you want to get 90% of your diet, 90% to be fruits and vegetables. This might feel like a stretch, but I assure you that this will pay off because your fruits and vegetables are the things that have antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties. These are the foods that are going to heal your nervous system. And the other component of your body that we need to support is your detoxification system. So in order for you to get rid of those toxins and the waste from the viruses and everything that's going on in your body, we need to make sure that your liver is in tip-top shape. But in order to do that, in order for your liver to support your liver to functioning really well, we need to either reduce or completely remove the fats. I know that might sound like a stretch, but let's talk about how we do that. Because the fats are blocking any minerals, anti-inflammatories. The fats block minerals, they block glucose, they block the phytonutrients that you're going to get from your fruits and vegetables. So it's important to reduce your overall fat in your diet. Let me just explain what a diet that's 90% fruits and vegetables looks like. Starting the day, start your breakfast out with either a fruit smoothie or a big giant bowl of fruit. Now, I need a lot to satiate me. Sometimes people don't eat breakfast, but even if you're just a bird eater, right? Like maybe you just have a banana, I need a big old 3 cups of fruit in order to sustain me to lunch. So you find your balance, but bring in as many fruits as you can. Fruits without the presence of any kind of fats. So if you make a smoothie, make sure you make a smoothie with no almond milk, no coconut milk. You can put coconut water in there or water or juice. These things are going to give you the glucose and the minerals that your body needs without the fat to really start healing, to get those phytonutrients in, things like wild blueberries and strawberries and raspberries and all the things your body needs. I need a form of glucose that's in there. So good forms of glucose would be things like bananas and mangoes and papaya, because you need a little bit of oomph in order to get you to sustain you till lunch. What does lunch look like? I love a salad for lunch. And what a salad that's low fat looks like is a salad, and our only source of fat, maybe it's a little bit of olive oil, but I prefer actually to use avocado. So 1 avocado on a salad will sustain me. I will last me for a few hours till I get to lunch. So what that looks like for a dressing is I love to just dice up an avocado, put on a little bit of salt and some lemon, not vinegar, but lemon is what your liver loves. And then put in either raw garlic or raw shallots or onions or something for flavor, whatever you like for flavor. And then for your base, you want a leafy green ideally. So things like spinach and arugula and romaine are going to create that nice yummy base. Put in whatever other veggies in it that you really love, that satiate you and make you feel good. Okay? Then again, snacks can be fruits and veggies too. Things like grabbing an apple or carrots or celery, whatever it takes to give you the snack that's going to satiate you till dinner. And then for dinner, of course, it's going to vary depending on if you eat meat or if you eat a vegan diet. Keeping it in mind to be low fat, you could still have a little bit of animal protein. Again, this isn't like a 12-ounce steak. This is like 3 or 4 ounces of beef, salmon, or chicken. That's going to be low fat. You want to stay away from lamb and pork, which are higher in fat. And you also want to stay away from tuna because tuna is high in mercury. But with that animal protein, whatever one you choose, then you're going to want to mix with it some veggies. Those could be steamed veggies, they could be roasted veggies, but you want non-starchy veggies because you don't want to mix it with any kind of potato or grain or anything else in there. That's what a day of 90% fruits and veggies looks like. All right, let's get into some healing herbs and supplements. So there are 3 things that I like to bring in besides what's already in the Long COVID Recovery Guide. So the first herb I love to use is licorice root. Licorice root you can find in tea form, you can find in tincture form. Make sure that you choose a non-alcohol based tincture if that's what you choose. Licorice is a very strong, potent antiviral. And it also can weaken and eliminate any lingering virus infections that you have in your body. These are what's going to contribute to your nerve inflammation and your sensory loss. Licorice root will coat and soothe any kind of nerve endings, which is really helpful if you have like digestive issues. Licorice is really great for calming inflammation in the digestive system, in addition to your smell and taste. Licorice root helps support healthy blood flow, which is critical for repairing of your nerves. The second herb that I love to bring in is nettle. You might know nettle, nettle leaf, stinging nettle. These are all the same thing. Nettle helps oxygenate nerves and tissues so that you can repair that damage to your sensory nerves, like your olfactory and your glossopharyngeal nerve. Nettle is also rich in iron, magnesium, silica, and calcium, which is really important for nerve regeneration and to reduce any kind of inflammation that you have going on in your nervous system. Nettle is also a natural antihistamine, so if you've got any histamine issues, this is going to be great to bring in. It can reduce inflammation in the sinus and mucous membranes to help restore your sense of smell faster. And the third supplement that I love to bring in is alpha lipoic acid. Alpha lipoic acid helps repair any kind of nerve damage, and it helps regrow your myelin sheath. This is the protective coating around every nerve in your body. Alpha lipoic acid also detoxifies your brain and your nervous system by removing any kind of oxidative stress and toxins that are blocking the sensory signals. Alpha lipoic acid also recharges your mitochondria. So this is important in order for your nerves to start functioning properly again, your mitochondria has to be working. I want to tell you about a really cool trick that you can do right in your kitchen with some herbs that you're going to pull from the garden or you're going to grab from the grocery store. And this is, you're going to get a big pot of boiling water. And in that water, you're going to add fresh thyme or fresh rosemary or fresh oregano. And you're going to put that whole bunch in the pot and you're going to just breathe it in. You're going to inhale the steam, which is going to help repair and rejuvenate your nasal passages and reduce any kind of inflammation that's going on in there in your olfactory nerves. So to recap, restoring your sense of taste and smell requires reducing viral inflammation, detoxifying neurotoxins, supporting your nerve regeneration through the proper nutrition and supplementation. I'd love to hear from you. Have you been successful at getting your sense of smell or taste back? What did you do? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video with someone that you think might benefit. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.